as a senior member of the bar. In fact, as a member of the body of benchers.
A live bencher.
There's no provision for it under the current democratic dispensation. You know, there are three arms of government: the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature. Each of them today enjoys financial autonomy. In fact, there are three judgments of our court, of the Federal High Court, to the effect that the judiciary is financially autonomous. When President Buhari tried to also recognize the independence, financial autonomy of the judiciary via Executive Order 10 of 2020, governors went to court and the Supreme Court declared it illegal. But the National Assembly and all the state houses of assembly later amended the relevant provisions of the Constitution to the effect that Section 83, the funds of the judiciary every year at the federal level shall be passed to the NJC. For the states, the budget of the judiciary, the money will be given to the heads of court. So if you want to buy cars, if you want to build houses, they are to be carried out through the budget of the judiciary. You know, yes, I just listened to the minister. He didn't answer the question, which is to the fact that, can you give houses to judges before whom you have cases? Because justice must not only be done, but must be seen to have been done. And the people in the executive must stop embarrassing the judiciary. Now, look at the contradictions. You know, it's like the governor of Kaduna State, or Zamfara State, or Cross Rivers, or Lagos, coming to give judges, federal judges, houses in Abuja. No. The minister of the Federal Capital Territory operates like a state governor by virtue of Section 299 of the Constitution. So he cannot say, I'm going to build 40 houses. 10 shall go to the Federal Court, 10 shall go to judges in the FCTI Court, and 10 shall go to the Court of Appeal and Supreme. No! No! Because you are a minister of the federal government. So your budget is limited to all the affairs of the FCT, Federal Capital Territory. So you cannot, as the head of the FCT, be dishing out gifts, cars, and houses to judges in the Federal High Court, in the Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court. That's number one. Number two, you have cases before these courts on the theory of equality before the law. You cannot be seen to be giving cars or houses to judges who are going to determine your cases. And that is why the autonomy of the judiciary has now been constitutionalized. I do recall that last year, in 2024, what was initially budgeted for the judiciary was 160 billion. But when the National Assembly was convinced that you will need houses for judges, you will need cars for judges, and so on and so forth, the budget was increased to 345 billion naira. Almost double. So we have no business, our judges have no business, cap in hand, going to the executive to buy cars and houses for them.